Hey there, Saggy. Welcome to your reading. My name is Sophie, and I am so excited to have you here with me. For those of you who are new here, I do monthly readings, but might begin doing weekend readings depending on how you guys enjoy these. These readings will be shorter than the monthly ones I do. Kindly remember that time and energy are fluid, so take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. This reading is for the sign of Sagittarius, wherever it presents in your birth chart. I do offer personal readings, and you can find my information in the description box below. If you enjoyed today's reading, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And with that, Sag, let's get started. So we're going to start off with some Kipper cards and get an idea of what's going on with you, and then we're going to follow up with tarot. So what's going on for Sag, please? All right, so a 36, distant horizons. Ooh, okay, so 36 reduces to 9. And this could be Virgo energy. You may have Virgo very strong in your chart, Sag. Distant horizons. I'm getting travel. I'm getting daydreaming. I'm getting fantasy, but not in a harmful way. This isn't about you dreaming of things that cannot be. This is about you exploring your options. I'm getting heavy, like 7 of Cups energy here. But this is absolutely about you finding a way to venture a new terrain, a new landscape. This may indicate you imagining what a new career path might be, a job change. This could be about you opening yourself up to a different type of commitment, just a different space of where to express yourself. For some who are artists, this is about trying a different medium. And this is deeply spiritual for you, Sag. And you naturally, Sagittarius, are very spiritual. You are considered the travelers of the zodiac as well. So this energy is such a break from the other readings that I've done. And it feels like you're in transition. You are exploring right now. Mature woman with a 6. So this is lover's energy. This could indicate a person that you are connecting with. This is Gemini energy. You may have Gemini strong in your chart or have a connection with a Gemini. But this is about a feminine energy, okay, that is playing a very significant influence in your plan right now, whether you aspire to be closer to this person or closer to being like this person. This is someone or something, this energy, that is playing into your character, because the lovers is not just about a love interest, which it can be a matter of the heart, some kind of important connection that is influencing your decision, but this is about you making a decision from the heart, irrespective of other people. So this is about you selecting based on what you have and based on what you see yourself attaining or being a part of or having in your life, deciding where you see yourself. Where do you see people? I'm getting the analogy of like a jigsaw puzzle. The pieces are out, but you're putting it back in. You get to decide ultimately what this picture looks like. Sudden wealth. All right, so this 11 is justice, so you could be connecting with a Libra, but sudden wealth. All right, Saggy, this is good stuff. This is about some kind of good fortune you were not expecting. You were not expecting it. Oh, and so interesting, we actually have the lovers underneath. So for some, this is a very significant tie-in. There is someone else that you are doing this for or with them in mind. All right? Because the lovers is quite literally a love interest, a romantic tie of some kind. And for those who are not connecting directly with someone right now, it is that a past person was the reason that you have decided to move forward in this direction. Based on the way it ended, based on the kind of person they are, it was something that drove you into this direction. Okay, that kind of influence. But what you don't see is that something incredible is coming your way. Overall, main male, magician energy. Okay, that's Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Sag. You're coming through as someone who is very dynamic, aggressive, action-oriented, I should say. Not so much aggressive, but you stand your ground when required. You put up that fight that is required in order for you to really get to where you're going. For me, this reads as somebody who has all the capabilities, right, magician, and somebody who knows who they are. This is you, Sag. Whether you are male or not, this is about a masculine energy that you are directing. And this is, again, this is fire. This is action. You are implementing a plan. You are filling out the applications. You are traveling. You are packing your bags. You're making those calls. You're doing the work. All right, Sag? It's showing up. If you're connecting with a feminine energy here, this person is showing up as a very mature counterpart. If you are asking yourself whether you will have the flexibility, because that's what femininity leads itself to, you will absolutely. And it's this exact flexibility that is going to open the door for this sudden wealth. Where this is love, something unexpected is going to come from this connection. Something that felt far away and kind of a dream. It's like something happens in between that's going to allow it to be real. You're going to be able to breathe life into it. It's not as far away as you thought. It's like it goes from being miles away to coming right up to, like, right in front of your eyes. So let's see, please, for Sag. I keep feeling Leo. If I called you Leo by any chance, Sag, I apologize. This is for Sagittarius. But I'm hearing Leo so strong. And I had just done their reading as well. Saggy, please. Past, present, future for Saggy. With guidance and advice, please, for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please. You're moving past something. You could, oh my goodness, here you are again, showing at the very crown of your reading. Oh my God. All right, Sag. So you could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Something in the past had you feeling stuck, like you were at an impasse, some kind of massive opportunity to grow or commit to something. What were we talking about with standing your ground? 7 of Wands, right? So in the recent past, there was some kind of commitment that you really wanted to fight for. For some, this is like resistance. You're fighting against it. You're pushing past it. But this to me feels like you are trying to protect it, and you almost feel like at a loss because, again, it's like almost like that 7 of Cups energy. It's like it just feels distant. It feels distant, but it's really not. The universe gave this to you for a reason. With the 2 of Swords coming up, this is letting you know, Sag, that in a certain type of way, you are overthinking it just a tad, right? To the point where you are not taking action. And this was in the past. So something slowed you down. You were trying to protect something or meet, someone was trying to fight you on something, and you've just been meeting resistance. These commitments, this commitment, looking for an opportunity, you've just been meeting resistance, and there's been a standstill there. Now, with the 6 of Swords being where you currently are, and the Page of Pentacles and the Chariot, very strong Cancerian energy. I felt like there was a 7. But you could be connecting with a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn, but this is about learning how to do things over. Like with the 6 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, I'm getting very strong travel, Sag, very strong. For some, you're traveling for school. For some, you're traveling for a new job. You are traveling someplace for training, or traveling because of a new commitment of some kind with someone, for something. It's going to allow you to grow. The Page of Pentacles is a student. So this is about moving into a space of being the learner again, being the student again. With the Chariot, it could indicate a literal travel, but it can also indicate some kind of a shift. All right, this is about you making a decision on your direction, and the 6 of Swords is indicating moving from a space of feeling like you can't do it to being like, you know what? No, it's doable. So there was something that you felt like, maybe you were contemplating it wasn't right for you, or that it would just be too hard to do, and you're finally moving in a space of like, no, I just have to learn how to do this again. I just have to learn how to do it again. It's not that there's anything intrinsically wrong with my choice or the way I do things. This is more a matter of, now that I'm back to the drawing board, like, how do I learn how to do this over again? And this could be about work. This could be about, a relationship, learning how to be a different type of person within a relationship, because sometimes who we are outside of a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, right? How we operate as individuals might be different than how we operate with a person, depending on the sort of experiences we're bringing with us, right? Because when we start to feel that support on the opposite end, sometimes we bring certain attributes to that connection from our past experience. And so we have to sort of learn then how to interact with people in a certain way. Same thing with a job. You might have had experience in a different working environment, and now moving into a new situation, you just have to learn now how to operate within this space. So it's about admitting that now the direction has changed slightly, and now it's putting you into a headspace of having to almost reverse engineer what you were doing. Now, moving into the near future with the Knight of Cups, we have clarifying it, the Hanged Man and the Lovers. So you have strong Gemini energy, strong Piscean energy as well. And this is absolutely a matter of the heart. This is about doing what is uncomfortable in order to do what is in the best interest of you mostly, and the people who you feel are connected to you deeply, those involved, right? Because whoever this person is, whoever these people are, whoever these folks are that you hold near and dear to your heart, you see them as sort of part of that future picture. So there's something about the company you're keeping and even the attributes and experience and memories that you are holding on to, and you're moving into a space here of, first of all, enjoying what you do. So if there's traveling, where you choose to go, Sag, and I want to reassure you, because the Knight of Cups coming up means that the direction you move into is going to be a very fulfilling one. You are going to be in love with the path you choose, and it's going to bring you closer to ultimately the kind of harmonious life you see, either by yourself or with another person. But the Hanged Man indicates that even during this period where it's going to feel a little uncomfortable and you almost wonder if you are making progress at all, part of the progress, and I feel like that's tied to this Page of Pentacles, right, the student, part of this Hanged Man is about that discomfort of realizing that you know nothing in order to learn everything you can and then finally break free. So it's like starting over in order to get ahead, and that's what it feels like. So there is going to be some kind of a pause, but with the Knight of Cups being here, this is like a standstill and a learning process that you actually enjoy because it feels easy, it's effortless, and it's coming into the near future. Now, the advice with the King of Wands being clarified by the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. Okay, so this is advising you to continue doing your research. Okay, you got lots of pages. The pages indicate the baby stages of something, whether it's a project or some kind of endeavor, a relationship. The pages are the baby stages. For some, it's quite literally a baby or a child, right? But this is about, in an advice position, it's asking you to, again, take on this beginner's perspective. It's asking you to take action, do it the Sagittarius way. All right, the passion you bring to it, the stick-to-itiveness that you have, that grit that you bring to everything you do. With the Page of Swords, it's asking you to just continue to do the research, continue to make the calls, send the emails, have that communication, even if it's still in its more basic form. Okay, so if this is about you connecting with a person, right, this is about just trying your best to use your words. With the Page of Swords coming in, this is like baby communication. This is like text messages. So if you find yourself so busy, right, this is about just being supportive with text messages or sending text messages when you think of that person, if you're like always on the go, right? But this is just about making that small effort to communicate, because we have the Page of Cups, and this is about this coming from the heart. It's not something, Sag, if at this point you're like, oh, well, I don't want to, then most likely this part of the reading doesn't apply. The Page of Cups is indicating that this is something you really do want to do. You just maybe haven't done it, right? You're a doer. So the advice here is about when you feel it, do it, no matter how small it is. Let's say that you want to apply to a job and you just don't know if the opportunity is there. Send the email. If it's something you see yourself wanting to do, just send the email. Make a call. That's the advice. Even if you are not sure whether it's worth the effort, if your heart is connected to it, go ahead and just take that small step. Make the call, send the text message, send the email. Attempt communication, because you're showing up as someone who not only has the determination and the energy and the drive, but you are also showing up as someone with the creative ability and the desire, the love for it, right? The aspiration for it. Do not stop. That is your advice. Do not stop. And where there is communication involved, even if all you have available is the small communication, go ahead and take that. Something is coming. I'm getting almost this image of like all these sort of like balls in the air, all these baseballs or tennis balls or something in the air. And you might feel like you are not going to catch a single one. But if you don't try to catch a single one, you will not catch a single one. There are all these opportunities that are like sprinkling around, and you just have to like just grasp, just send the email, make the, you know what I mean? They're not looking for you and you're not even looking for them, but y'all are looking for each other and you don't even know. There's a space for you. They just don't know and you just don't know. But it's about connecting the energy. It's about bridging the gap. Okay? Sag, I'm going to leave you here. I really hope that this was helpful to you and clarifying. If you found this helpful, leave me a comment below. Let me know how you feel right now. And you can like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can find my information in the description box below once again. But I will see you next time. Also, if you enjoy this type of reading, let me know, because I am, like I mentioned at the beginning of the reading, really thinking about trying to do a, either weekly, like weekend reading every weekend or every 2 weekends along with the monthly reading. So y'all let me know how you feel. What do you think? And yeah, I will leave you, Sag. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and allowing me to connect. And I will see you next time. Sending you all my love.